Hello there. How are you? This is Michelle Green and the Kbbu team. Welcome, everybody. Listen, we are super excited because tonight we are going to discuss entrepreneurship and that struggle that we be having called marketing and media. Let's talk about it. Boy, tonight we had such an awesome class taught by Dr. Tina J. Ramsey. Oh, I'm trying to tell y'all, I got to give it up. I got to give it up. It was amazing. It was the bomb.com. It was our everything. Okay. So, who wants to go first tonight and chat about the issues that we have around social media, marketing, all these different topics that I know every entrepreneur has some kind of issues with? Let's jump right in. Oh my God. Here. Of course, we're going to have Preston come in first. Let's go, Preston.
I'll start y'all off with a saying that we have in my travel company. Don't be a secret agent, right? If you are going to be a travel agent, advisor, concierge, somebody got to know what you're doing. So the aspects of when we bring new agents online, we get them certified, we get them trained up and affiliated with vendors, and we say advertise. It's more word and deed. We tell them they got to advertise. We help them advertise. We show what we advertise them first. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, I'd like to introduce you to Cornell, Tina, Doris, Yoshi, Michelle Green. No, we're gonna advertise you first, and it's not like we just throw you off and hope you fly, right? We guide people out. So that's the biggest part of that, And like we tell them all, the only difference between me and you is I got more experience. But because I have that experience, I'm going to share with you to get you up to speed faster. Like, you don't have to run through that wall. I already made the hole. So just follow me through it, right?
Come on
so
now.
That's the marketing side of it. Because it's hard when you start if you don't have anybody there to help you start. And that's what a lot of people, that's the hard concept to grab. The person is helping and the person that need the help. If y'all don't communicate, collaborate, coordinate, yeah. Like what my old sergeant major said, if you think you're leading and you out there by yourself, you're just taking a walk, right?
By yourself.
Yeah, you think you leading, you turn around, you standing by yourself, you out there just taking a walk. You ain't leading nobody, right?
Woo! I know.
So, but yeah, like I said, I was tardy tonight, but every time I come in, it takes me a few minutes. Like it's like jump rope. You got to wait till you jump in, that right rhythm, But once I got the gist of what the good doctor was talking about, I'm like, okay, I got it. She's talking about marketing, the collaboration, and yeah, it takes a lot. But once you hit that market, that your niche, you hit your target audience, like you say, like I said tonight, I was just talking about coming to be a part of the business class, and people was like, "What business? What do you do?" And I was just like putting check marks on all of them. I'm coming to see you. I'm coming to see you. Coming to see you. And the part, another part of marketing is as soon, Josie, you said this one too. When you out there fishing, you gotta let the bait set, right?
Yeah.
And as soon as you get the slightest twitch, you can't yank it out, In marketing, as soon as you get the slightest bit of interest, you just can't bombard people, right? You have to steadily coax their interest until at some point we have people will just walk up to you and be like, sign me up. I want to do what you do. I see what you do. That's Dr. Tina's man. I see what you're doing. That's 15 million plus people, right? Somebody saw what you're doing. Somebody told somebody they saw what you were doing. Somebody went and looked. Somebody said, hey, look what she's doing. And there it is right there. But you started at one. Everybody starts at that first one and you work your way up. But it's that courage. Once again, I'm stealing from Yoshi again, to wade out into that deep water with the right equipment. And then you go from there. So okay. I'm good.
I love it. Come on, Preston. All right. Can we hear from the actual Dr. Tina J. Ramsey? herself. Let's do that right now. Let's hear from her. I know she done talked all night, but she probably tired.
So basically, in a nutshell, this was pretty much an overview. Today's class was an overview of a combination of every single lesson that we have had that led up to this point. Because media and marketing is not something that is secret. It's not something that you cannot do. It's something that people sometimes feel they can't, but you can do it. You have to take it one bite at a time, one step at a time. But it is crucial that businesses, like 20 years ago, you did not have to do media. But in 2024 and beyond, you have to do media and marketing, because that is what's going to separate you from your competitors, and also be able to expand your businesses to other territories. And when you are creating any type of marketing, I like to say the 3 P's, but then I have a little fourth one that's in there too. So you want to make sure that you have your purpose, your passion, and people, and then the profit. Okay, what people tend to do with business is that you create the business and you want the profit next, because that's just what we think. That's just how we think. But you need to always keep in mind, would you do this if no one else bought my product or service? How passionate you are about it. Because like Preston said, it's going to take time before, if you're doing organic building of your social media like I do a lot of organic building. Well, that's the bulk of what I do is organic building, which organic means that you post your stuff out and you don't use paid ads in order to push it out. You are organically engaging and posting and building your audience day by day. Some days going to be good. Some days might not be so good. You have to keep in mind that you have to be patient. People think I just started this couple years ago, but I've been on social media for 15 years.
Ooh.
And I'm doing, this is my 11th year doing it in the marketplace. And so it took me a lot of different times. I was not always good at branding. I was not always good at social media. I wasn't always a person that can teach well. I wasn't, a lot of this stuff that I'm teaching you is because I learned from making the mistakes. And from those mistakes, it made me stronger, that now I know with an affirmative, I know emphatically that it works, because it works for me, because I made the mistakes that you do not have to make, because I'm telling you, this is what you do. Okay. And take your time when you're doing it. Build right first, so you won't have to go fix it later. And understand the messaging of media and marketing. And once you understand that, everything you do will have purpose. Everything you do will have that passion. Everything, when people see your business, they see your logo, they see your brand, they will speak your name even when you're not there. People say CTR Media Network. People say Dr. Tina J. Ramsey. People say the homeschooling side, and don't necessarily know that I'm associated with it until later. Okay? Because you build your strong foundation on social media as well as in person in the marketplace, and you strategically do it. If you want to know how we break that down, you should have had your butt in Kbbu class tonight. But I don't think I'm going to go up in there now. But I do love you. But you're going to have to take the initiative and invest in yourself. So get into that January class, a little plug, kbbullc.com. Go ahead and get that January, go in there and get in it. Then you will hear me, then you get that one-on-ones, and stuff. So anyway, but the thing of the matter is, this is one of the things that businesses, small business owners do not do enough of, and that's why they don't see the results that they wish to see. And the ones who are doing it, they're not necessarily doing it the right way, because they don't have anyone to mentor and coach them on how to do it the right way. And so I would say, get in Kbbu, and you'll learn how to do business the right way.
Hello. Y'all see it down there at the bottom of the screen. Doing business the right way.
That's
Hello.
it.
Let's go.
Ma'am. I want to go.
Let's go.
He
Yes.
ready. Go on in there, champ.
Everybody ready. I'm ready to say something too.
Y'all see Cornell do that? Did y'all see Cornell do that? Got my arm looking all low. His arm beating my leg. You see that? He's like,
Hey, I thought he put extra oil on his arms. He was
I'm
looking
saying,
at
put them guns down.
He was looking
This
at
ain't no small arms class. It's business.
He had grease, got Vaseline on his arms. I saw
Man, gotta register them weapons.
And he said unto them, quote, go into all of the world and preach the gospel to every creature.
Woo.
Now, Tina brought this scripture up early, and I just want to hit on it just a tad bit. All of the world. Wow. You know, it's just amazing how these preachers went out and taught this gospel to all the world. Now, if you put that in a business sense, we couldn't do that by mouth in this world today. we have to go to the invisible realm. Have to go to social media and put it out there. You know, because it's, you know, we just can't spread ourselves that well with everything that's going on today. So I just want to say that. I will also want to add, there's close to 350 million people in the United States. If I can only get 20 million of them to come to me, you know, I'll be okay with that. You know what I'm saying? To buy my product. Somehow I'm trying to reach out to it. I'm trying to get as many as I can get. But if I can only get 20 million, I'm okay. You know, buy my product. I ain't greedy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's still another close to 330 million out there. You know, I just want 20 million. So I'm gonna work for that.
That's right.
It's what it is, and I got to put myself out there. So I got to learn more about this marketing. And you know, just because I graduated class doesn't mean I know it all. So I'm going to work on that. I got to work on that. That is all.
I love it. I love it, Cornell. All right. Yes, that was good. That was so good. All right. Who wants to go next? Doris, Martino, Yoshi. Who we doing next?
It looked like me, Doris, and Preston at the same house, Airbnb house anyway. So
Yeah.
We're having a party. Yeah.
I'm out on the patio, so we don't have no echo on our stuff. Yeah.
Hey, when he started singing earlier, I about got on the piano in the background, boy. I about to hit the keys with her. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna take it to church.
Maybe I need to get in that business y'all in, because y'all stacking cheese.
Marketing, baby. It's all about marketing, baby. Now, Miss Doris, you want to go? Or it don't matter. It don't matter to me.
You go ahead.
You want me to go? All right. So one thing that's big to me is that, like, true story about testimony in myself. I had a marketing business at one time. I did with BBS. We was doing, so companies hired me to market and promote their business and their companies when they had events. I go and do recording stuff. One of my biggest clients was Christy Beck with Beyond Hair Break, African Hair Break in Charlotte. We did her hair braiding, her hair braiding expo, and like, so we used to market. We used to do all things like that. So, and I say that to say that me knowing all of what I know and stuff on that part, I still truly haven't even really done all that in my business. I'm just being honest, transparent. So like, I haven't, like, and I know all of this stuff and everything, and I really haven't done it because I was content, in which I should never be, because y'all know me. I'm always saying never get content, flowing water. That's my big thing. But transparent. I was content because I did good business through good word of mouth. And so, and that's great. Don't get me wrong. It works that way. But when the season slow down like it's slowing down right now, you know what I'm saying? Now it's time for me to have to get to the drawing board again. I have to start bringing out and going on it. Because like through word of mouth, you know what I mean? You got to do good work. You know what I'm saying? And that's just point blank. People didn't even have communication when the Messiah walked the earth. You know what I'm saying? So, but how did he get to a new city and they already knew who he was?
Come
He did good work. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have communication when King David was out there battling. But when these soldiers pulled up, they knew that the Israelites put up, they heard them trumpets. How they know about what Israel do? Why was they scared? Why did Jericho not come out their wall when they heard the Israelites walking up? Because they already knew they done smashed everybody else on down the road. Because why? Because they did good work. They put in their business. So when you put your heart in your business in, your word of mouth about you gonna travel, but you still limited to who you are. You still not letting your wings spread. You limited to your potential. You short stopping yourself. And that's what I did myself. I short stopped myself because I'm content with the money I'm making, but I'm still not walking into my purpose and the promise that I should be receiving. It should be way more money that I should be getting in and way more business clientele. Because if I've been surviving for the last year or so too, just off of people telling other people about my work, then why haven't I did no commercial? And I know how to do this stuff. So I'm getting on myself. I'm rebuking myself right now because I know how to record. I know how to do commercials. I know how to do all these things. And now y'all got it easy because y'all got reels. Y'all ain't even got to do all this stuff. I had to buy an Apple computer. I bought drones. I got all this stuff. I got all this equipment and everything that I have never made a commercial on myself. So it was kind of a conviction and I received that today. You know what I'm saying? About that part because I'm playing around. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like a great lady sent me a video. I had to quit hustling, you know what I'm saying? And make these great business things happen. I got to move forward. I got to move forward on that part. So I say to this, that we must take advantage of the marketing and you must take advantage of the media. So many people want to skip this process. This is one of the most important process. You spend like $200 on outfits and all of this other stuff to go a photo shoot just to take one picture just to put on Facebook, but you can't put $5 on Facebook ad share and it can circulate your profile, your thing get going around. You can't spend a little bit of money to a person to get knowledge and understanding how to get your business out there. See, that's the thing. It's about what do you want to do with your company? Do you want to be a small time mom and pops? Or do you want to be a business, a company? You know what I'm saying? Do you want to be one of the Fortune 500? Do you want to be a great enterprise? That's what I'm trying to say. Country word, you know what I'm saying? Country boy, I'm trying to use these big words, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Now.
You know what I'm saying? So do you want an enterprise? Or do you want to be selling CDs at the back of your car? So that's the difference of the options that you're going to go on. But it all boils down to what everything that Dr. Tina broke down on today on this part. It is very important to set your platform up, to let everybody know who you are. And to think about it, we live in a time and a day where people don't even buy cable no more. So people don't pay cable. So how do most of the people watch TV? Netflix, Fire Stick, Hulu, you know what I'm saying? Roku's. So that means that if everybody doing that, so that means they got what? Internet. So that means that nobody's watching TV. So that means you ain't got to pay ads for TVs no more. What do you pay your ads for? Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. So you able to make commercials like Super Bowl commercials to get the same amount of people to view a person on the Super Bowl. A Super Bowl commercial costs about like 1 million, 2 million.
No, more than that. More than that. It costs a grip.
Yeah, like 15, 20 million or something like that. 5 million.
30 seconds of advertising.
30 seconds of advertising. Just so you can have like 1 million, 2 million, 200 million people to see your view and stuff on that. My Dr. Tina did more than that on one of her shows. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and she didn't have to pay the Super Bowl price. So we in an age of technology and era where we can take advantage of this stuff. But you got to get in with the people that you know and connect. So many people are too prideful and not want to ask for help and go on that part. It made me think about that story when a man is drowning in the water and a boat come by. He like, nah, I'm waiting on the Father to save me. Another boat come back, nah, Father gonna save me. And another one, not. And then he die and go to heaven. And then the Father, he like looking at the Father like, Father, why didn't you save me? He calling your name, save me. He said, I sent you 3 boats, Donnie. You know what I'm saying? Like, he sent you 3 boats. So if you have access to this, we showing you right now through Kbbu that there's no reason for you to be stuck in a position in the place you're in there. Only thing can do hold you back is hold back yourself. Like, and then I end with this is that a vision came to me the other day and I was sitting there chilling. It was just like a voice spoke to me and said, if I die, because like I said, I've been sick, I've been going through, and a voice came to me and said, if you die right now, what will be your greatest regret? And I was like, I said that and I thought about it. And I was like, my biggest regret would be, I'm getting emotional. I said, I ain't gonna cry though. You ain't gonna get me, Michelle. I said, but my biggest regret would be that I never met my full potential or my promise because I was in my way. I never made it to my full potential and my full promise because I was in my own way.
I shall promptly be stealing that and putting that on a t-shirt. I might tattoo that on my face. I don't even know.
I'm about to quote that in my next podcast.
For sure.
Media platforms: Amazon Fire TV, Roku TV, Android TV, iOS apps, and Google.
Yoshi then came in here and just yeeted a bar. As far as he could. Get that.
Boy, you hit me about you, nah. You hit me there. Yeah, I had to come off mute for that one.
He made my forehead wrinkle. You can't tell where my forehead and my hairline start, you know?
He got me. Yeah, he got me.
Yeah, he got me for real. Yeah.
I refuse to go
Y'all
out.
hadn't said nothing.
I refuse to go out like that. And I'm not. And like, so, you know what I'm saying? I did some fasting and the Father allowed, and he showed me some reflection through my fasting and everything, because with a couple of events and things that happened like lately, I could not be here. Like I got in a wreck recently, and you know what I'm saying, and the way that my truck looking right now and everything and stuff, and with me, I have no bruise. I don't even understand how I ended up in one spot to the spot that I was in. How I hit, it should have been complete. Like I can't explain it. And everybody I tell about it, and they look at it and they be like, how? You know, like, and I'm like, all I know is I looked up and I try to change the song. I looked up, you know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, I'm in the field. And I'm like, how did I move and transition? I don't know. And you know what I'm saying? And then let alone swallow glass. And you know what I'm saying? And I was in the hospital, I swallowed glass. Like, so through the process of all of this, I'm still here. You know, you hear me. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all hear me? Like, I'm here. So I had a fast. So like when things going chaos and around you, sometimes you got to fast. You know what I'm saying? So when I did my fast, he let me know that, you know what I'm saying? And I seen it. And I seen that I have been just doing enough to get by. And you can't do business. And my biggest thing is that I can't just do enough just to get by. Because when that get by, give up, then you ain't got nothing. Because that wasn't enough. You know what I'm saying? You got to be over. They say your blessings got to be pressed down, running over, overflowing. That means that because in your storehouse, when that winter come, you ain't got to worry about anything because you still got harvest. You ain't got to worry about. We should never see the drought. As a father people, we should never see the drought. But we don't put our processes and things in place. So when you got a business, if you're not focusing and concentrating on your marketing and your media, then what's the point of you even having a business? You know what I'm saying? Because that is the place where everybody see you. That is how everybody knows. That's how everybody connect with you. And if you don't understand how to do it, you see the number right there. Call it 855-522-8552 Kbbu. Hey, that right. We're about to make a song. See, hit the note with me. Hit the background. Hum in the background. I need to do Negro spiritual hums in the background. Wow.
It can sing for real though. It can sing for real.
I heard it. I see it.
Doris can too. Come on, Doris. Don't be acting like you don't sing.
I got this for you. Shabbat.
You know.
I thought you were gonna sing. Through it all, I made it through.
What you gotta do?
We got some singer in the house.
Don't
let me get started.
We going on to
But that's all I say is just get plugged in, y'all, and don't be your own biggest downfall. And there's so many people who left this earth with purpose unfulfilled because they was in their own way. And don't be in that number. Don't be in that number.
Man.
well, Doris, I hate
I don't know if I want to go after that.
I don't even know why you did that to yourself.
Ladies first, but I wouldn't even go after that. I don't even know after that, girl.
He gave
But
you
go ahead, girl, give us
Michelle said he gave you the opportunity.
He gave you the opportunity.
And
Why you gotta go first every time? I know better.
What he already was saying.
That's exactly why I go first every time. I see it coming. I ain't falling for the banana in the tailpipe. Yeah, go after Yoshi, or go after Yoshi or the good doctor. Nah, I'm good.
No.
Nah.
You go ahead. No, Doris, you got it, girl. Go, Doris.
You got
I was sitting down at work today,
Mhm.
and my mind ran to that same similar question, right? If I were to go today, because we don't know when we're going to leave this earth, that's the honest truth.
Right.
Mhm.
You know, the question will be, did I live out everything that I was put on this earth to do? And the thing that people don't really understand is your why has to be bigger than yourself. And this is something I emphasize more in my business. Your why, that's why I don't really say purpose. I say mission, because purpose is bigger than just your mission. Purpose is way bigger. It's bigger than beyond yourself. And that is, I believe that is the reason too why people um it's hard for them to think beyond themselves. That's why it's hard for them to really see, because our God plan for us on this earth is way more. If he were to show us everything, we won't even be able to grasp or even be able to even take step, because it will be too much for us to handle. That's why he say to trust him, follow him. For Jeremiah 29 verse 11 to 12, the plans that he has for us, plan to prosper us and all of, give us a good future and all of that, because it's really about trusting. And this was the message that came to me today. You know, you hear, it's something I hear, but it's something that you have to constantly be intentional, practicing mindfulness. You got to be intentional. And you don't know the how the end gonna look like. God knows, because he wrote your story. You see, you're just living out the story. And, you know, the fascinating part about it is you just have to be obedient. You gotta be obedient to what you have, the vision, because sometimes you see the end of the mission of what you're supposed to do, and it's like you get so excited. At least I was. You know, I just want to go. I just want to go. I just want to put myself out there. I just want to do things. And when you don't have the proper knowledge and understanding, you get caught up in all this situation. One thing I would say is I see a lot of people out here doing things like Dr. Tina was saying, um, doing things the wrong way, or because they are not knowledgeable on how to advertise or how to go about it. In order to have a a strong foundation in the on the social media platform, you have to you have to be intentional, and you have to be um pursuing purpose, the reason why you're doing what you're doing. And I don't want to give too much of that out, um but a lot of people are out here trying to figure it out. And I was trying to do stuff. I was doing all these little things, and I'm not saying that it wasn't meaningful, but I was not consistent, because I didn't get the big picture. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just day posting here and there, and it didn't make sense. And there are a lot of important information that we do not know, that you do not know. You will not know until you get with people who have gone through and have that experience, and that can coach you and mentor you. And this is why it's important. And KBBU is that foundation, is the university for you to get that proper education, because it's very crucial. it's crucial because you can wake up one day, somebody else got your name, got your brand, got something, because it's crazy out here. And like Yoshi was saying with the social media now, um it's just amazing seeing over the years how anybody can become a millionaire. Like there, it's just wow. Things that used to be like, it feel like it was so impossible. Like people from you can go through, you come from homeless, being homeless, and now you are a millionaire just by posting, and people seeing your work, seeing your gift that God has given you, and you just, and some people don't even know how to handle that. You
Right.
know, if you don't have the proper foundation, the proper structure, that's something that you people don't know how to handle success. When it reached there and it reached there too fast and they don't even know how they got there, it comes crashing down. So it's very important. So I literally, it's a lot with social media, and marketing is a whole nother avenue that I'm like, okay, I don't have to rush, and because I don't want, my name and all that, I don't want it come crashing down or somebody. So it's important to take it step by step and to really um um get underneath people that can actually walk you through that step and teach you the proper way.
Thank
Yeah,
you, Doris. Thank you so
it
much.
was hard, but I think I said something. I
You
think
did it, Doris. You did it. You did your job beautiful.
next time, Yoshi, Yoshi should be the last.
Yeah, always.
Yeah,
I put him
and
last.
going through, oh my
I
gosh.
had to,
He,
I had to
he
make up. I had
preached
to make up
because
for
he's
last
blessed.
week,
He
man.
told you can go.
But I have something for Yoshi. I have something for Yoshi. When you are called, when God has chosen you, I was going through I was watching this message, and the difference between people who are we are all, called, but few are chosen, right? Because we say yes to the call, to the calling. And when your life is marked, baby, the enemy can try, but he won't win.
Come on now.
Facts.
He won't win.
Now that's facts.
That's
That's facts.
He can
Hallelujah.
try. He won't win because God got you.
Hallelujah.
Right?
Mhm.
Hallelujah.
Go and
Hallelujah.
keep doing what you do and do
that's
more.
Hallelujah.
Yes, that's for
Hallelujah.
everybody.
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm done.
I just want to say, I'm thinking about like what we're saying, and I'm thinking about from the aspect of like, I'll take myself for example. I remember when, social media first started, and I had the social media sites, but I didn't really want to post, and I was kind of just camera shy. I didn't really want to have people see me in a certain way, and I felt like, I had to be two different people. And I think that my bottom line back then was that, oh, I got enough time.
Hmm.
I got enough time to be able to be this big millionaire, this big, 7, 8 figure earner. I don't really have to do all of that right now. And I
Hmm.
think that's where a lot of us are. We think we still got time. But I'm just here to say, like, do you really have time?
Hmm.
Exactly.
Do you really have that time to waste?
Hmm.
I was listening to a podcast earlier, The Dear Wifey with Dr. Cindy Trim on there. I was listening to that earlier today, and she was talking about how she learned that every second mattered.
Mm-hmm.
Every single second matters in your life.
Yep.
And her example was her working for a job as a teenager, and she was saying that she was working this job, and she told the owner that she was going to be late, that she was going to come in her job clock in at 9 o'clock, but she was going to come in at 9:50 a.m. And the owner said, well, hey, what am I supposed to do with these clients between 9 o'clock and 9:50? What about the client that comes in at 9:01? What about the client that comes in at 9:02? What about the client that comes in at 9:03? What about the client that comes in at 9:04? So on and so forth. What was he supposed to do with those people? And I'm saying, as entrepreneurs, how much time have we wasted in our own business because we thought we still had time? We thought we still had the opportunity to make that post. We thought we still had the opportunity to blow up. We thought we still had the opportunity to write that book. We thought we still had the opportunity to get on a podcast. We thought we still had the opportunity to go on TV, to write the blog. We thought we still had the opportunity for our kids to be, elevated, for time for us to send them to college, time for us to pay off the house, time for us to be able to buy that fancy car. We think we still got time, y'all, and we don't. God is saying there is a sense of urgency in this season.
Ooh.
And if we don't start taking heed to the time, then we won't have any time left. So what do we have to do? We have to start putting ourselves out there. We have to start doing the thing that we don't like to do now, so that later on that we can have the results that we want. Because we don't know how much time we're promised. I know one of the things that I really regret is spending more time with my mom before she passed last year. And all of the other loved ones, when I said, oh, I'll get to it tomorrow. I'll get to it next week. I'll get to it next month. I'll get to it next year. I'll get to it when we go have Thanksgiving, when we have Christmas. But she didn't make it. And that's one of my biggest regrets, is that I didn't have more time because I thought I had all the time in the world.
Oh, look at him.
So y'all, we got to get real with our businesses. We got to go and put ourselves out there, even though it's uncomfortable. We got to go and put ourselves out there no matter what is going on in our life. We got to put ourselves out there. We got to show up in front of these cameras. We got to make sure that there are billions of people who are waiting on you today to show up. They're waiting on you right now to tell them about the thing that you know, your expertise. So why are you wasting time to do it? They cannot have a different life without you. So let's take heed to the time. Let's take heed to get in school and do the lessons and do the homework and learn what it is that we need to learn. Growing from Kbbu undergraduate to master's classes to another master's class until we reach the point that we need to be at. Let's do what we got to do, y'all, because we don't know if it's going to be enough time. This is real. This is our real life. Let's stop playing around with it.
Now we have to become financially independent so we can do everything that we were put on this earth to do, including the time with family and other things that is really important to us. That is crucial.
That's it.
Michelle. It is.
So why are you waiting? Why not go ahead, come join us, be a part of this family at the school? Why the price is still cheap.
Yesterday price. Yesterday price ain't today price. Yesterday. Hey, you know right now.
I it's gonna come in.
Before we get to the
He's charging at least $10,000.
Hey, before we get them classrooms, when we get them classrooms,
Another's coming in.
when we get that building, that land.
He said you better jump on this Black Friday promotion while you're getting there. Wait, joking.
Man. You
You sure better.
You can't
Cause
beat it. Come on and get this knowledge, man. I'm telling you, man. The sooner you get this, the sooner you'll meet what you want to meet. As soon as you come get this, but you got to come here first. We're giving you hits and pieces. Come and get this. Come get the whole goulash. You know what I'm saying? Get it all, so you can go out there and be successful like you want.
What you say? Every Wednesday night, y'all get a 30-minute snapshot of the real deal.
I know what you're gonna do.
And y'all playing around. Y'all, it's like they in Sam's Club getting the sample. You better go ahead and buy the whole thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, y'all in this mug get snacks. Yeah.
Yeah, because yesterday's prices are not going to be today's prices.
Yesterday's price ain't today's price.
Ain't saying no more until next week.
one other testimony I just want to say is that, like, one of the things I love about KBBU is the fact that we build spiritually as well. You know what I mean? And like, you're gonna build your spiritual man. We are humans, no one's perfect. We live our lives, we do what we do and everything, but we all got that foundation and we know where our help comes from. You know what I mean? And that's the basics of everything. And once you have the Father with you, like, no one really can be against you. And we line ourselves up to be obedient to his word and being his word and being also lining our business up. And once you have those two things aligned together, like, you got a foundation of a place that can't nothing shake. Like, and the true testimony of this, like, I don't know if you remember, Michelle, but it's probably about a month ago. It was about a month ago. You had a conference call and we was talking that morning. And I was like, I had you on hold and I was like, I apologize. I had just lost a client. I was talking to a client and I just lost my client. Now, as I was going through my transition to this part, like I say, and I fast. I'm telling y'all, fasting, I can't tell you, when you got struggle in your business, in your mind, your spirit, fasting is the thing. Do no food, no water. If you only can do 12 hours, do 6, just take that time. But anyway, I get a phone call and it's my contractor that we part ways. So I'm shocking, like, cause he was real adamant about his situation. You know what I mean? So I'm like, all right. So I'm like, hello. He was like, Yoshi, I just want to apologize. I was too forward, because one thing that you said, you was right. You ain't never missed an appointment. You ain't never missed a deadline. You ain't never failed an inspection. All your work been on point and everything. He said, I was just tripping about you communicating with me, not thinking that you might be a busy person. You don't have time to answer every one of my texts right then or call me and everything. But anytime you say you're going to be at a job, you've been at that job. When you ain't got to check, I shouldn't have to check in with you all the time. He said, I didn't understand that part. So I don't know what happened with him with the last lecture, but he was like, sometimes we think the grass is greener on the other side. He said, that grass is not greener. He said, I don't know if you want to come back for me, but do it or not. But he was like, if you can come back, I got a job for you. I want you to do right now. And not only, and like me doing the same thing I do for him, he upped it. He was like, basically, I got an extra like $500 just to come back to just do the same thing I was doing, $500 cheaper than I was with him. You know what I'm saying? And that's like, I can't even take all the credit on this, because for one, I pray when I go do my work. I pray over my business. I pray over my skill and my craft and everything I do. And then I go and I try to do the best job that I could do, you know? And so it was just funny to me that I was just talking, I was like, dang, and I was holding myself accountable, because I was telling Michelle, I was like, damn, maybe I should have texted them more. Maybe I should have called them more. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I got to get better at communication. So I took that as a part. It's still a learning experience for me. Like, instead of just being mad at him, I looked at like, what can I do better? And let me get better on my end. And then the whole time come around, he turned around. And then now we back connected, but my price for yesterday is the price today. Everything I do now is $500 more than what I was doing, and I'm doing the same exact job. That's just how our Father is. So be obedient, get into play. And where else can you learn business and the Holy Spirit? Kbbu. I just want to say that.
You can't lose.
The importance of investing in others, in yourself, it's crucial. It's important to give and receive.
Thanks.
And people don't understand that investing in yourself is also requires you to invest in other people.
ROI, return on your investment. What you put in is what you get out. So you get the half stepping, and you only get half of what you think you deserve. You know, that's your half thoughts.
I know that's right. Y'all
Message. And we get to go on a vacation. Message.
I got something for y'all. Michelle, I thought about this too. It's like, well, once I show y'all what I'm planning, if while we're on the KBBU grad vacation too, and you get a big enough audience, and we get a conference room, and they get to hear us live, they think they're getting some information while we sitting here, you know, and they are. But when they get it fresh, right out the Yoshi's mouth, you know.
Make me work some more. Y'all trying to make me work some more.
But it's just like they just don't know. It's not what I want to explain to people with KBBU. Is we got our leader Michelle here, and you got us as coaches, you know, and we don't take this for granted. So we just not out here, you know, just trying to placate y'all. We're not trying to give y'all lip service. We're giving y'all that truth, you know, the substance of it all, right? Yeah. And what he's saying that old hair from anything. Not only am I a coach, I'm a client too, right? You know, I'm learning every week, right?
Yes.
Every time one of these Cornell, Doris, Yoshi, Mr. Carl, Dr. Tina, every time somebody say something, we just not here just going through the motions, waiting on our turn to talk. I'm gaining insights, right?
Yeah.
So that's what y'all got to understand about KBBU. Every time we have a session, the sessions are worth their weight in gold, okay? And there's nothing pre-recorded, pre-rehearsed. Every week, we speaking from the heart. We speaking the truth. We're not just out here with, you know, prefab scripts that we just know, I guess I got to say this, you know. It's every week is something new. I come in here with a blank slate, like, what we going to talk about tonight? So if I go back and look at my records, I'm going to wonder who that is. Because I'm like, I said that? You know?
Yeah, it's different every single class.
Every week. I say we've been doing this for years. I've been doing this for years now. Oh my God, Michelle, it's been that long. It's been about what? Almost at least 2 years.
Yeah.
So yeah. And I always go back to my testimony. Cornell, y'all just don't know. Michelle was in week 4. I'm still in week 1 watching records. Like, wait a minute. Let me catch up, right? I pop my collar up through week 2. I'm like, wait, it's week 6 already. Wait, what I missed, right? So trust me, it is worth it. It is worth your time. It is worth your effort. And like right now, it's a whole lot of people sitting at home. I'm gonna go there. You know, they got their Jordans, they got their Cardis, they got their Michael Kors bag. You know, what the comedian said, they got a big body Benz with $2 worth of gas in it. Right? You have to invest wisely. Your time and your money are the most valuable currencies you have. See, money is that physical currency. Time, that mental, that physical, that emotional, you know. Like if you manage your time right, your health, your wealth, everything will prosper from it, okay? We're giving y'all access to time management as well as business acuity, you know, the resources, the knowledge. We're giving y'all that. Come get it, all right?
Yes.
We are not DoorDash. You got to come to us, all right? Come get it.
You're gonna get all this information.
Exactly.
Because it's a lot of people that are gatekeepers. So they're only gonna give you but so much information. They sell you hopes and dreams and to make you feel all warm and fuzzy inside with no substance or nothing tangible, or at least something that they can actually see, you know. And that's the difference with KBBU. You're gonna get qualified people, honest people that's going to tell you their true story. Like Yoshi telling about his personal experience, myself sharing, we all share our personal experience. We put ourselves on the hot seat. Like, listen, I mean, a lot of my things, yeah, I've been doing media and marketing for a very long time. However, I never claimed it like some of my church folks be saying. You ain't got to claim it. I didn't claim it, right? I'm like, I don't like media. I don't like marketing. I just use it for my business. But later on, in that quiet time, what you guys was talking about, it was like, You have a media and marketing distribution company. That's what you do. You just happen to focus on TV and podcasting, but it's the same thing. You know, that's your niche. But I was like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. You know, but at the end of the day, you're gonna get so much value that it's going to surpass whatever it is that you invested to be a part of this class.
I was
And
gonna say
you're going
that.
to get access to so many other different businesses. So you have just on the screen alone with our coaches, you have a clothing line because you know I'm a public speaker, have my own TV show, I have to look good, so I'll be like, Cornell, I need, you know, what size you got over there for me? Because I need X, Y, Z. Then I turn around, maybe my lighting looking a little funny for my TV show. I'm going over there, they'll be like, Yoshi, I need you to brighten me up because I'm over here in the dark. I need you to brighten me up. Then I got Doris over there. She was like, girl, then you start a new TV show? Yeah, but do you got it set up? Oh, girl, no. Well, let's get that LLC together, girl. Then we got good old Preston. Because even though we do business, we know how to live life and live it to the fullest. We need a vacation that we can actually count as a business deduction because we're doing it for business. I mean, come on.
Come on.
That's what we do. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's what we do.
You want to have a podcast? I can put you on TV, put you in magazines. So, and that's not all. We have another coach, Coach Carl, that's not here right now. He do radio. So you want to be on radio? He can put you on radio. I'm like, and that's just the coaches, and not even count Michelle, who running the whole university. But then you count the students and their individual nonprofits and businesses. I mean, you can't go wrong. You looking for your target audience. You looking for guests and clientele. Why don't you come to a school that already got everything built in for you? Only thing you have to do is open your mind and come to the class and show up and do the thing and get it set up properly. And then you got affiliations and clients and all this other stuff. I mean, why are you searching and seeking when you got it ready? I don't get it. It don't make no sense to me.
You know why?
The power of community.
We have a powerful community over here with Kbbu. I mean, this ain't nothing what you seeing. You got to get on the inside.
It's a difference between preaching prosperity and teaching prosperity. You know, like so we'll go to church and listen to the preaching of prosperity, and preaching prosperity gives you a glimpse of what can be, and it makes our feelings good, and it connects with our emotions. So we like, ooh, it feels good, but then we leave and we're in the same poverty that we in. But we seen a vision of what can be, and that was all because it preached about. So it gave you a brochure of what you could have. Here we teach prosperity. We teach you how to walk into that place, how to build it, how to build your dreams and make it come true. The difference is people don't want to do that work. They like to daydream than get their hands dirty. And that's
what you say, man? Did you just say faith without works? Yeah, you did. You said that.
Yeah, faith without works. That's what he said. That's what he said. I heard it.
Hey, Yoshi, that's the fine print on the bottom of the brochure. They don't read. They don't read all the way to the bottom of it, right?
They don't read all that. So
yeah,
you want to go. You can go shout over what could be, or you can sign up and we can show you what's gonna be.
No, show you what it is exactly. Exactly.
Very cheap.
Oh, we don't say
limited time. Because 2025 price is not the same as 2024, honey. Kbbu, you doing on the ups.
It's not gonna be the same. It's gonna hurt some feelings, but it's gonna be real. I'm trying to tell you, y'all can get in today for the price of 2024, and then going into 2025, you can still have the 2024 prices if you get in before December 31st, 2024. But after that calendar rolls over, baby, it's a whole different situation. All right.
And hear me out on this one. Don't get to hooing and hollering about the price when you finna pay 5 times as much as somebody else do it, and they ain't even gonna remember your name.
Okay.
I speak from experience. I signed up for when I first joined Michelle. When I was one of the undergrads, I signed up for a program. And I couldn't go, but my partner went. And them same people that took all our money didn't even know my partner's name, right? Looked at my partner like the first time they seen him, came back and told me I was hot. I could have walked all the way to Orlando to talk to them folks. Hey, partner, this ain't how we do. You know, like I say, when goods and services, when money change hands, oh, we kinfolk now. That money had a comma in it, right? I didn't just give you, that wasn't no swipe of the debit card. That was an investment.
Right.
I'm still in my feelings about that, but it was just sometimes them lessons are harsh. And that was one of them harsh lessons I learned, right?
Like, what sacrifices are you willing to do for your knowledge and your business, what you want to get? That's the point. Like, what are the work you better put in? A person can spend $3 a day to buy coffee. Let's say an average person might spend $3 a day just to get a cup of coffee. You take that $3 and you times that by 30, and then you get
I'm
9.
gonna need some gas station coffee because Starbucks cost way more than that.
Oh yeah, I ain't rich on that. We going low budget, so we gonna calculate. We about to calculate the low budget. But if we do $3 a day, and then 30 days in a month, and then you times that by 12, if you just saving $3 a day, and then you get $1,000, you can save in 1 year. You save $1,080 that you save just off of $3. So you telling me you can't put that Big Mac down? You can't cook at home, save that fast food, save what you need to save so that you can eat out and then make it as a tax expense. You work now, put that work in now, build that cake, make that cake like the hen say. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep looking like the dog. Now I said the dog, not I said the chicken, not I said the cow. But then when we over here eating this cake over here on our trips and stuff, and we looking very demure as we do everything that we do, they over there looking like, how did they get there? You know what I'm saying? Because you sitting over there laying down, twiddling your thumbs, drinking your Starbucks for $5, and you couldn't even save $5 a day just to invest in yourself.
You got with cholesterol and high blood sugar from it. Could have got so much more than that. No, what you say, Yoshi? Stop looking at our reels and be in the reel. All right. Stop looking at our StreamYard and be on the StreamYard.
Come on.
Thank you. You talking about something? I'm trying to get my LLC off the ground. Okay.
Stop laughing. Oh, did y'all get it?
The last time I say it was a whole bunch of blank spots in that class we just had, right? Why you not filling one of them in, right?
Come on now. Come on.
Right.
Well, we have way over tonight.
Oh, ain't we? Oh my God.
That's why I said, we come on at 9:30 and I just say until, because we don't never know what's gonna be in our hearts. But listen, y'all number, y'all know the website, www.kbbullc.com. If you are thinking about entrepreneurship, or if you are already entrepreneur, no matter how long you have been in business, you need to give us a call so that we can help you in your entrepreneurship journey. That's all we have for tonight, guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Make sure that you are like, subscribe, share our content, and also set your notifications so you don't miss another night of KBBU Behind the Scenes with Michelle Green and the KBBU team. Y'all have a good one. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.